Welcome to D&D Fridays. We're going to get right into it right away. Good time zones. So, last week on Sleeping Dragon, well, not last week. Last time we were here on Sleeping Dragon's Wake, the forest that once had breezes blowing through the trees now feels like sweat as your weapons feel heavier of electricity and heat from the magic and fire being put out nearby. What smelled of fresh leaves and wildflowers and moat water. Smells of blood and mud and smoke. A chimera. Its 3 heads, dragon, goat, and lion, slumped on the wall, its legs dangling over. A woman crying out at seeing her beloved pet fall in battle. These veteran fighters before you, these bandits that call themselves the Chimera crew, are holding ground. Some hearing Zenithor, they run for cover in fear. Zenora, scorching some with fire, has now raised an aura up to help her friends. Tio, fighting toe-to-toe next to his brother, whittling these bandits down. Velfi looks as if he is standing still, yet the enemy looks in considerable pain as psychic daggers launch into their minds. Ema, his bow being pulled back, taking out scouts, talking quickly and cheekily at the beast to kill its allies, and taking care of his love, the cleric, Marigold, who is new to battle, trying her best to heal her friends and boost her allies. This is the battlefield as you left it for a moment, as your mind drifted. You're back in this moment where we see Velfi make his move.
I'm going to do something reckless, maybe reckless, depends on how it goes. I want to grapple her.
Oh.
15.
That does beat it. That beats a 14.
Is she grappled?
You grapple her, and you're holding her. All right.
And with that, I tell her to tell your men to lay down their arms.
Ooh. Is that all you're going to do?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, threatening.
All right. Then, all right. We're going to move to Tio. We'll see what happens. Tio, it is your turn.
Clever. I'm going to stab this fellow right here in front of me, looking at my brother and seeing that he is not looking well.
Okay.
Sad times.
Same thing, aw.
Yep, but I am going to take the opportunity attack from him. Yep, I'm just going to move over to the other side of her and have the
flanking. Yep.
rapier out towards her neck.
Ema. There we go.
I'm going to move over to there, and being the fact that I would have seen Marigold go down, I'm going to pull out my healer's kit, and I'm going to use healer's healing.
All right.
And I just need to know what level she is as well.
She's a level 9, I believe.
She's level 9, okay. So spend 1 use of the healer's kit to tend to a creature, give it 1d6 plus 4 plus the creature's maximum number of hit dice, which is 17 points of healing damage.
Nice.
And I'm also going to use Gift of the Ashari on here as well.
All right.
For a further 5 points of healing damage.
Don't forget to roll your d20 on your heal.
Oh yeah, that's right. We'll do that as well.
We have it.
And the second one is a nat 20.
So your Gift of Ashari is maxed.
Sweet. So Gift of Ashari is 1d6 plus 2. So I'm going to draw my shield out, if it'll allow me to. And I'm going to stand with my back to Marigold, being the fact that there's 2 archers on the wall over that direction,
Nice.
and those two people there, basically in a defensive stance in front of her,
Nice.
and that's my.
It is this scout over here's turn. She talks to the scout right next to her, and she starts to dash. She's gonna climb down the wall, which is gonna take her some time. So she's gonna go over all the way over here and then start to climb down. That's her turn. Zenora, it is your turn.
Okay, Sonora is going to look at her brother, Zenithor, one of them, and she is going to healing word at 2nd level. So that will be 8 points of healing, and no, I didn't get a nat.
I was gonna say
20.
"Oh, you're not 20."
I already rolled it. I rolled it with it. I'm like, I'll just do it at the same time. Then she's going to move up to here, and on this one here, she's going to do primal savagery as an attack.
Nice.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
And that's 11 points of poison damage.
Ooh, all right. He falls down, the poison bubbling at his neck, and he is dead.
Alright. And I'm going to say, okay, guys, let's finish this, please. And leave it at that.
It is Zenithor's turn.
So Nate is going to use his combat medic given to him by chat, which as a free action expend a potion from their inventory. So I will use one of my greater healers. That's an additional 13. His back would have been turned, so he wouldn't have seen any of that going on. So he is going to swing away at the one in front.
All right, swing away.
25 to hit.
Yep.
13 slashing.
Nice.
Second, not so good. And that ends his turn.
Riga is going to try to get out of this grapple, so it's your strength versus my dex once more, Treshy. I do believe. I got a 20. I'm pretty sure she gets out of it. Alright, it's going to use her bonus action to disengage from you.
Yep.
And try and get far away. Veteran, going to try and hit Zenithor for his multi-attack. He's going to keep going. He's getting a little frustrated that you guys are healing. The first one misses with a 7. The second one's a 23, so you'll get 10 slashing on that. It is the scout's turn. She's also going... She's going to stay and aim at Zenora, who's healing. So the first one is a 21 to hit for 10. And the second one is going to miss with a 13. That's all she can do. And then we have this little scout down here between the tables. She's going to look at both healing. Everyone's healing here. Let's say she's going to aim at Ima and try and hit with her 2 longbow attacks. The first one is a 16 to hit, which I do believe misses.
That'll miss.
And the second is going to also miss with a 13. So she's not doing so great. She's going to move back. She's going to try and get out of here this way. And it is back to the top of the round with Velfie.
Psychic teleportation again.
Woohoo! Going after.
Oh, hell yeah. And going for a grapple again.
All right. Strength versus my dexiness. Oof. Oof. That was close.
Yep.
Yeah, you got her. You got her.
So that's an action, isn't it?
Yep.
And I just did psychic teleportation, which is also a bonus action, so I can't do anything. I relay the message again. Tell them to lay down their arms.
All right. Is that it for you?
Yes.
Hold her still, will you? And I'll grab my hand, crossbow out again, and I'll shoot at the one in front of Zenithor.
Yes.
And sort of frost comes up on his hand because I've still got the frost right on it.
Yep.
Oh, what? It's bad rolls.
It's okay. I'm not doing so good on the rolls either.
Alright.
Got any bonus action?
I will shoot at him again.
Oh, there you go.
There we
Oh,
go.
there you go.
For 5 damage.
All right.
And I will walk across to the thief lady, and as I do, I will turn back and... Yep, and I'm just standing in front of her again with the rapier out near her throat, and that'll be it.
All right. Ema. It's your turn.
So, what sort of condition is everyone looking?
I mean, they
Just
all
a
look pretty bloody from where I'm standing, so...
On both sides, or
On both sides. On all sides. I think everyone...
Yeah, fudge it. I'm going to attack that thing, because why not? I'm going to attack him with 27 to hit.
That it's.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah. Touching stuff. 5 plus 4 damage for him. Yell out, oi, where are you running away to? So that'll hit him with 9 damage.
All right.
He's down, is he?
Yes.
Sweet. And then I'm going to attack that one there with my second shot, which if it will let me click on him. No, actually I'm not. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to attack the one that's on the wall above the other guys.
Okay.
Over the far right hand side. With 24 to hit.
24.
With 10 points of damage.
10.
And then I'm going to draw out my shield again, still stand in front of Marigold.
We'll move to Zenora.
Pretty little thing, what are you doing? And at first level, she is going to attack this one with Scorching Ray twice.
All right.
So first one is a 22 to hit.
That it's.
That's 3 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Second one will miss.
Oh.
With a 12.
Yep. That's gonna.
I'm going to move to here, which I will need the circle to move with me, don't I? Oh, yay, that means I get his aura.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Veterans is his deciding factor here. We're gonna decide if he's gonna stay or go. He's gone. Yeah, he's not sticking around.
He's going to attack. God damn. 7 plus 4, yeah, so that's not going to hit. Alright, so second attack. It's 18 to hit.
Yep.
9 damage. Nate is going to yell out, "Get the range, guys. They seem to be more squishy than these fellas." And that ends his turn.
All right. She's gritting at Tio as a knife to her neck. She's going to try one more time to do this grapple against you. So it's your strength versus her dex. I don't know why it rolled 2.
Nice.
Yeah. She's going to wiggle out of it. And bonus action disengage. Gonna let you go.
You're making me chase her around,
Yeah.
aren't you?
I am. I got a cunning plan. No,
Uh-huh.
I don't. It's the veteran's turn. Who is dead? It is not his turn. Screw him. It is the scout's turn. She's going to do her multi-attack on... Okay, 13's going to miss. 23 will hit for 9 piercing. On you. She's going to go along the wall right about here. It is Velvy. You going to chase away?
Absolutely, but I'm getting jack of this now, so
Go for it.
it's will I find it? I've got it here somewhere. There it is, found it. Did that.
Hi, Myth Weavers.
22 to hit.
22 is gonna hit. Who you hitting? You hitting Master. Okay, yep. Where you go?
Yeah, 7 damage.
7. Tio.
Dig your bloody claws into her, lad. I'm just like, I'm just gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna use the crossbow and I'm gonna shoot her a couple of times before I go over there. Give me the shits.
She's very dexy.
17 to hit.
17 will hit her, yes.
Alright, so that's 6 piercing damage and 5 cold damage. Up again.
That'll do it.
Yay!
So
So
the
that is 9 and 1d6. 1 cold damage, and then I'm going to walk over to him.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Emma.
So the one on the wall that I shot at before, that one up there, can I still see her?
Yes, you can.
Sweet. Is that the person that's next to me still there, or?
Yes, they're still there. This
Okay, sweet.
veteran. He's frightened,
Yeah.
so... And you have advantage on him.
That's all good. I just want to know that he's there. I'm going to attack that same one on the wall
Okay.
over there with me bow again.
Go.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
11 and
And she is dead. So your second
okay,
attack.
sweet. Second attack. So that person that's frightened, if I move away from them, will they get opportunity?
I do not believe...
Okay, sweet. I am going to move away from Marigold. I'm going to move to there so that he doesn't get opportunity attack. And then I'm going to shoot at the thief. Master Thief.
Okay.
With my second shot. With a nat 20 for 28.
Ooh. Good job.
I've got to remember what the hell to do. Okay, so 3 plus 4 plus 8.
So 7 plus 8 is 15. Yep.
15 damage, okay.
Alright.
What conditions Zenithor looking in?
Senator, are you bloodied?
He certainly is.
Okay, I'm going to move to there, and I'm going to touch him with Gift of Ashare, which is a bonus action
Okay.
for 8 points of damage. Healing damage, sorry.
Healing damage. Loot D20.
And that's a nat 20 as well.
Oh, really? Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Alright, so you get max damage.
Okay, it's just going to get 8 points of healing damage.
Alright.
And that is my turn over.
Alright. It is the scout's turn. She has gotten down and she is doing something to the door. It's going to take her whole turn.
Do our lovely esteemed patrons get an opportunity attack as a reaction?
Well, not me, but
Velfie
Velfie.
will.
I'll throw a blade at her. That one.
Ooh, damn. Yep,
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
that'll do it. Alright. Awesome. Veteran who's frightened cannot make wisdom save yet.
No, he can only make the wisdom saving throw if he's out of my line of sight.
Got it. I just have to keep asking because cold meds are a thing.
That's okay.
I will probably ask again. Zenora, is your turn.
Zenora is going to go, will you stop fucking about? They're trying to unleash whatever the frickin' zombies are coming in. Kill them now. And she is going to, because it's all she's got, and she'll have to do it at this level, and she's not happy about it. Come on, be nice. At 4th level, she's going to do Scorching Ray
Alright.
at this one here, which is 2 additional rays on top of the 2 I already have. So, first one is a 13.
13 is just what you need, so yes.
Yep, so 2 points of fire damage. I hate you. I'm going for another lot of dice. You evil bastard dice. I don't like you. You and you look good to me. Second one. Yeah, that's 15 without the +8 already on it.
Nice.
Oh, hello. 10 points of fire damage.
Nice. Alright.
Third ray is 18.
Nice. Yep.
3 points of fire damage.
Alright.
4th ray. Natural 20.
All you need is 1 point, so
Oh, well,
it's
it's dead.
dead.
Bye.
She's dead.
And at this point, Zenora is getting sick of it. So she is going to move. And her aura's got to come with her up to here. Because that's as
Alright.
far as she can go. And that's Zenora, so her aura will have to come with her, that's all.
Okay. At Marigold, she's looking around. She's going to... Turns out I did have Bless. Remember last time I said I thought I had Bless and I didn't? I did. She's going to cast Bless on herself, Ema, and Zenithor. You guys will have a D4 added to your attack rolls and saving throws. And she's gonna move away towards the door. She's gonna try and play it smart. Now that nothing's hitting her. Zenithor, it is your turn.
Okay, so with Ema there, that's still flank, right?
No.
Yes.
Gotta be opposite ends.
Okay,
Alright,
sorry.
fine.
But
So-
you can move to
Yeah.
flank. Or you actually you'd move to about here if you want.
Yeah, either way, because Ema will still get.
Yeah.
Ema will still get
The thingy.
the aura. Yep. All right, we're gonna swing away.
Don't forget your D4.
19 to hit
Yep.
for 5 slashing.
All right.
Is it looking... How badly damaged is this sucker looking?
He's pretty bloody.
Alright. Nate is going to... Alright, so I'm gonna expend a 2nd level Divine Smite.
Okay.
For 18 radiant damage.
Nice. All right.
So that's attack number 1.
He's gone.
He's gone. Excellent. 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 So Nate can't see anything else other than the Master Thief.
There is a scout by the gate. So where Zenora is? Right there.
Okay. So as he's moving, Nate's going to switch to his polearm, which will allow him to hit that
Yeah.
scout. Now I don't have... Actually, where's my thingo? I know it's my turn. That is an own 20. So that is... Glaive 13 by default.
Yep. You needed 8. So, yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Attacked. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, that ends my turn.
All right. It is her turn. This door. It's going to open. And she's going to look at all of you and say, I suggest you run. Because she's coughing up blood at the same time. And that is, she's going to move. So you guys can get opportunity attacks on her.
Oh, hell yeah.
Go for it.
Okay.
Swing
That
away.
is... That is an 18 to hit.
That's going to hit.
Okay. This is with my scimitar. And that's a 7. I got max damage on that, so 7
All right.
points of slashing damage.
Tio or Nate.
I got a 14.
That's going to miss.
I just rolled off a 20.
Ooh.
23 for 10.
I can't believe it. She's still standing. All right. Whew. That is it for her. Dead.
Can I use a
Reaction.
inspiration on a reaction?
I will
Yeah,
let you.
aiming to hit.
It's the
Yeah.
it's the final
Okay.
guy on
Thank
the
you.
field, so go for it.
It's not the final one when
It's
you look
not
through
the final
door.
one when you look through the door.
18
All right, that hits. What was your
for
damage?
13 piercing damage.
All right, she's gonna. Oh, she's gonna fall. I hope I didn't accidentally hit anybody. She's gonna fall to the ground with a grin on her face. As you look in, you will see these what were once ogres lumbering around. Half of them are burnt from fire and damage and scars. They see the door open and they slowly turn your way. There are a lot of them. Velfie, it is your turn. You are closest.
I'm not the closest, but anyway.
I mean, you're closest to the door.
So
Not really, but yeah, go ahead.
I take it the door's wide open, or
The door is wide open now.
okay,
shut the
so
door.
there's no point in shutting the door then.
it's going to take a bit to lock it. So I don't know that. I mean, are you asking me for advice? Because I'm playing the bad guys, so.
Because we're still in turn order.
It took an action for them to open it. It will take an action to try and.
That's going to be
shut
too
it.
long. They'll be at the door by the time we do that. Run! So I'm running. Wait, hang on,
I'm
need
gonna
that ruler.
dash. You can dash for double your movement if you wish.
No.
You gonna stick together?
Yeah.
Look at you guys. So proud.
I'm yelling out, head to the gates. 'Cause if I remember correctly, they're oiled, are they not?
They are. Make an perception.
Perception.
Let me see your passives. I know Zenora's got a really high passive. You have a really high passive. You and Zenora would have noticed up here. They have these flasks right by the gate as well.
All right, that's where I'm heading then.
All right.
After, when it's my turn.
Tia.
Oh, hang on.
Wait. Okay, go back. Up.
Yeah, let it ride.
Let it ride? All right.
Yep.
Tio.
Tio will turn and look at his siblings. He's like, a hero would close the door, right? Right? Oh, God. But I'm going to use my action to close the door.
Okay. I'm going to take your action to close the door. All right. Ema, you hear a pounding. All of you will hear pounding in the other direction where the other scouts were headed but died. They are pounding on the doors, smelling the blood of the field.
If I was to get to the door, would I be able to assist him to help them shut quicker? I mean, I'm really
Possibly.
far away. I'm probably too far away to do that.
You did hear Velfie say run.
I'm going to move to there, and then I'm going to end my turn.
Okay.
Because that way I'm in a decent range from both directions.
Both directions. All right.
I was going to say, do you want to hold an action?
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay. What are you wanting to hold?
I'll hold out my bow action just in case they come through the door.
All right. So first one that comes to the door, yeah? All right.
Yeah.
Zenora.
Zenora is with Tio assisting to close that door. Because if they get out and we can't kill them, there's a problem.
Is your aura of light still on you?
It would still be on me, yes.
Okay, I'm going to move it. All right. You're going to assist.
So I will be assisting to close the door. And hopefully that will make it a little bit quicker.
All right. Marigold's turn. She's going to say, Velfie, Ema, we've got to go. The quest was to kill the bandits. We killed the bandits. Let's go. And she's going to wait. She's going to wait at the gate entrance. Not going to go too far. She's going to wait for you guys. Zenithor. You see both of your siblings helping to shut the door?
Yep, and Nate. He will turn to the others and go. Turning to, hearing what Marigold said, he reciprocates the go. We will do what we can here. If we don't make it, head back to Leylon.
All right.
And he will assist as well to close the door.
So now that it is the end of that round, this will determine if the ogres come in or not. I'll get your 3 to roll your strength. And I'll take the highest, which I'm sure with Zenithor will be no problem. And you need to be an 18. Because these guys are going to be coming towards the door to push against it.
Just strength. It's straight strength, right?
Medium is straight strength.
Alright, I am burning my advantage.
Burn whatever you got.
Someone give me an inspo. I've got a 15. I've got a 16.
And I still have bless, correct?
You do have bless.
Alright.
Oh no.
I don't know why that didn't roll at advantage. Oh, you're kidding.
I'm gonna burn at advantage too. It's not gonna do me much good.
I would also like to, if I can, use my channel divinity for. I don't know if you allow this.
Sell it to me.
So I would like to use my channel divinity to use guiding strike to gain a +10.
So your channel divinity is a guiding strike is a feat. Yes.
Guiding strike. No, the guiding strike is part of my channel divinity.
Okay.
Part of my paladin. It says when you make an attack roll, you can use your channel divinity to gain +10 to the bonus roll.
Ooh. All right. Which will give you a 19.
Yes.
All right. So you've used it up. You guys slowly push the door shut.
And I'll roll my d4 on top of that.
All right. These ogres are going to start coming towards you.
So that's a 5, so that makes it 24.
All right. I don't think this thing's going to get above a 24. So he doesn't. So as this one starts to pound at the door and rush and growl at you, you guys manage to shut it close, all three of you at the same time. You put the lock back on, put the board over it, and right now you guys are out of initiative. Well, I'm going to leave it up.
Okay. So,
Go ahead and role play out what you want to do for a little bit.
okay. Zenora, using her final high-level spell slot, is going to cast Moonbeam. Drop Aura of Life. Cast Moonbeam over those zombies for radiant damage. They need to make...
It's a
so
5-foot cone.
it's a con save. Moonbeam is a cone wherever I put it, and yeah, it's 5 feet.
Okay.
So in that room, I will have it there, right in front of the door. Like, so no, we don't get hurt, but they would.
Okay. So I'll put
And
it,
it's a con save of 16.
I'll put it where you last saw an ogre. So where you know before you shut the door.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, con save. Alright. Alright, failed. So you got a 14.
Okay. Alright, so that is... excuse me. 1, 2... I'm counting my dice. I'm trying to find 3.
Monday is
4... Where's the other one? 5. 5d10.
Fiala had Moonbeam. I use it all the time.
So that is... Ooh. 28... 34...
Woo!
36 points of radiant damage right there.
This is nice because he was one of the burnt ones. So he gets... And you hear a thud against the door. It almost pushes the door with all its might. It's a big, loud sound that rattles against the door. You guys are out of initiative, but they are pounding on the door. So I'm going to end the combat so you guys can move.
Okay. Sonora will actually move it around the room in at least 9 more times around in front of the door.
All right. For flavor, we're gonna say you do that, and you hear the grunting and groaning and screeching of the ogres.
So I will do that for the minute that I have it.
During this minute, Marigold is gonna go wait outside, clear of the moat, and she's going to be looking around for those 2 veterans that were that ran away.
While that's going on, I'm going to go
Over there.
and get as many of those. What were they again?
You find 2 flasks of alchemist fire. Should be
Cool.
in your D&D Beyond. You have 2 of those. Tio, I see where you're going.
Yep. Tio's looking for shinies.
Tio, during this time, you see up. Are you climbing up to the 2nd floor to look as well, or are you just looking on the 1st floor?
Yeah, I'd climb up on the 2nd floor as well.
The 2nd floor is stocked with goods, and it looks like this is a replica of the tower down there. So they've stocked their goods. You see 300 gold worth of goods stolen from caravans that you could take with you. And there is a sealed box with a little lock on it.
Decisions.
It is locked. It is a very intricate box. It was well hidden under the haystack.
I'm gonna take the box.
Need you to make a perception roll on it when you look at it.
Okay.
For the record, is that the
Oops,
one that
I rolled
Sonora
in.
saw last time?
I think so, yes. It is.
I did not perceive much of anything.
No? Okay.
I got a 6. I rolled in D&D Beyond because I had it open.
It's a very pretty box. It's a bit heavy, so
Yeah.
do you just take it and put it in your stuff?
Yeah, I'd take it and put it in my stuffs.
Alright. And Ema, Nate, what are you doing?
Well, I saw a box of what looks like carrots, so that's where I was.
You're in the carrots and the eggplants and the fish?
Yep. Fill up his bag of carrots.
Filling up on all the food and stuff. You guys do have your horses back at camp, so
Yep, that's what the carrots are for.
yes.
Nate's not going to go too far away. Just make sure Sonora is okay, but he will go to where the master thief fell.
Mm-hmm.
And wants to have a look so that when we report back to later on, we can show evidence that we have done what we've needed to do. He's going to tuck him away for now because his priority is kind of like, we need to get out.
Yes.
So, like, seeing everyone doing their thing is kind of like, I think we've done everything we need to do. Let's return home.
Do you think this place will continue to burn, sister? Those ogres would be quite the menace.
I've done what I can. The ones in this door are down, but set the fucker alight. And I'm gonna turn around and say, I don't have it. Just go and I'll set it alight. Pour the oil.
Will these help?
Yes, just pour the oil. Get back.
Before you do that, I want to find arrows and I want to loot corpses. Before you torch the face.
Lovely.
Did Jennifer do a proper search of the master thief or just a search?
Isn't it?
Like a thorough search?
He just wants evidence so that he can get the fuck out of here.
So probably a half. Just
I'd like to do a full inspection of the body.
investigation.
Yes.
Sorry, EMA investigation, Velfie investigation. We're gonna take a brief break to get some coffee, and I'll get their investigations and tell them what they find, and we will be right back. And we're playing with the shiny dice.
Cool, you can use hex codes for color. Ooh.
I'll have to play with the dice. I haven't got to play with them. I have it. I just never get to play with it. All right. So to update our chat, Drax rolled a 7 on his investigation. So he only found 7 gold on the bodies. Velfie rolled very high. He found 100. But most of the stuff that she had would probably be in that room that they found her in with her belongings. So Marigold went out to the front where Zenithor was saying that you were going to follow her. Yes.
Yeah, while everybody's doing
Doing
their
things.
looting and stuff, Nate's going, I will be outside with Marigold.
Marigold's gonna look at you and say, you know how there's those 2 gates that when we came in they brought up? I think it would be wise if, I know there's a space on the side, but maybe we should shut those. Ogres aren't very smart. Keep them burnt in here, maybe.
I mean, not a bad idea. Maybe we should wait for the others once they're finished. And Nate's having a look at Marigold. How badly hurt is she?
On a scale of 1 to 66, she's a 25.
Okay. So, as he's talking, he's put like a reassuring paw on her, and maybe we should wait for the others. If we go, then they won't know where we've gone off to, and he will give Marigold 40 points of lay on hands.
All right. And she breathes out and she's like, thank you. Everybody did very well. I thought we were going to die, but we didn't. So. And she's looking in for Ema. What are you guys doing? So Zenora has basically primed everything to burn.
Well, as I'm walking around putting oil in prominent places where it would burn the best and all that kind of stuff, I will, as I'm looking up and seeing Vilfi where he is, turn around and go, get me one from each of them too.
Yep. So
There's
go,
some
Velfi.
cool stuff in that room over there if anyone wants it. I'm going to walk up to Riga, is the name of the Master Thief.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab the last oil flask I've got. I'm like, smile at this, you slippery bitch. And I'm just going to pour it on her head and walk away and go outside.
All right. So Tio has told you guys that there are things in the room if you guys want to take them with you.
If he said that, I will actually look while I'm pouring oil in that area as well.
All right. There is 300 gold worth of just merchandise supplies that they have stolen and supplied there.
And if that's it, she'll just collect what she thinks is pertinent and
I will go back and collect one of the teeth from the Master Thief.
And as we're going, I'm going to start. So I'm going to tell everyone to get out. Everyone, get out. Get out. Get out. Now. And she's going to, after she's done that, she's going to start bolting to where the camp is.
All right. Do you guys follow?
Yep.
We will go.
All right.
And as we get to the camp, Zenora is not moving a single inch. She's got one spell slot left. She's done. She's exhausted.
Yeah.
She's just sitting down, her back against the tree.
And you guys, what time is it of day? Let's see. It's still day. The battle didn't take very long. So you can get your rest in now. or you can just sit and have a short rest, have some RP, take a long rest, and go back to town. What do you guys want to do? How do you guys want to do this?
Ema's going to take carrots to all the horses because he's got a bag full of them now from inside.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then he's going to sit back down with the group.
The horses are very happy to see you. They've been tied. Probably saw some veterans running by, frightened out of their minds. So you see the smoke rising from the fort in the distance.
Aim would talk reassuringly to the horses and before sitting down with the group.
All right.
How long would it take to get back to Leylon?
You get there about by dusk because you started early.
If we had a short rest, we'd get there by dusk.
Yeah, you'd still get there by dusk because it takes an hour for a short rest.
So, okay, you guys can back all this shit up. I'm going to take a short rest, and we get to Leylon by dusk. And she's going to obviously use Wild Shape when she does that. But yes, if we're having a short rest, let's go.
So that slippery lady, Rake, she mentioned a boss. Do we need to worry about that, or is this our job done?
Technically, this is our job done, but if it's anything like I'm thinking, it's Merkel. Ularan, or something like that. I can't remember the name properly, but I think that might be it. So, yeah, she's they're obviously trying to beef up whatever the fuck they are, and Sonara's just like, she's really exhausted.
We just report back to the council. We've done as much as we can. We've probably even done even more than what they've expected.
Make sure you.
We can only report what we've done, and quite frankly, look at us now. We wouldn't have been able to get through that. So, as much as I would have loved to smash them to pieces, we had nothing in the tank left.
It's not that. I used the last thing I could use was to make it so that not so many alive. I wasn't standing there twiddling my thumbs.
I'm gonna need a new coat. It's terrible getting blood out of these things, even though it's black.
You know, there is one thing that when we're next in combat, I think you guys need to know. When I frighten a living hell out of anything that's humanoid, most of them will not move. It's free reign for you guys to do whatever you want to do. There is one trick up my sleeve that I haven't been able to test yet, so I don't know if it's going to work. But if it does, Felfie, you're going to have a lot of fun.
For the record, what I was doing is my own fancy little aura. A bit like yours, except I don't have it all the time and turned on. If you guys go down when I have that up, I can make it so you don't die as long as I have it up, pretty much. Do you get where I'm going with that?
I have something like that, but it's not like that at all.
As long as you are within 30 feet of me when it's up, you cannot go down.
Which then puts an extra emphasis on keeping you out of harm's danger.
Oh, shut up. It's fine. I can't do that long range all the time. That's spells, that's slots. I've used too many of them, and I cannot do the
What?
healing stuff.
I understand that, and all we're
And
saying.
I didn't get hurt a lot like someone else, so you can back that off right now.
Perhaps we don't bring a well-known town cleric with us next time we fight with bandits, so?
Why's that? I thought I did very well. Like, I was healing.
They recognized you.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe disguise. Maybe a mustache. A mustache would be very distinguished.
I mean, I had no
Yeah.
idea I was popular to bandits. It's weird.
The question is then, if they recognise Marigold and she's only basically been in town, that means there's informants in Leilong.
Yes. And who is that?
Well, I mean, they probably definitely want to stay away from the cleric of Lathander if they're worshipping the god of Merkel. That's for sure.
God of light, isn't it?
Mhm.
Light? That's what Wilfen said, was light. God of light, Merkel god of death, but he's not of darkness, right?
Well,
he?
I mean, Lathander's all about rebirth and fighting the undead, so they're basically opposing forces.
So why hasn't Lathander come into this, and why has... Oh, I cannot remember her name. Mistra. Why has Mistra come into this and not Lathander?
Do not tell me you're relying on God, sister.
Do not tell me you are so ignorant in the fact that you've got to have every kind of advantage that you can get.
I mean, a god saved your ass with my spells pretty much today.
Yeah, but they're not just going to come down and do the work for you.
No, they're not, and they're manipulating every single one of us, including you. So
I
do
do
not
like
think...
an entanglement.
I'm going to start packing the horse.
Emma's
If-
counting gold.
Theo, how much like Prissy did you become?
Not enough to get myself in trouble everywhere.
Before or after the attack?
People enjoy my company. What can I say?
That's because they didn't know you.
It's precisely. Anyway, we should pack. The lizard man's... He's still bleeding quite a bit.
You do
We're all
realize,
bleeding quite a bit.
Theo,
Yes.
if you mess with him, I'm not gonna stop him if he cuts off your tail.
Noted.
Just letting you know. I am indebted to his sister. In fact, a lot of us are. And a marigold. But me especially. I am godmother. Don't ask me what that means, it's confusing. To his niece. I know, right? Someone
Right,
deems
right,
you
right.
responsible.
I've got you. Do you have to badger all... I get you. Understand. I will back off.
Tio and Zenora, make a charisma save for me. Marigold's poking
How
at
close
the
am I?
fire.
How close am I tonight?
Nate, are you close by to this conversation?
I mean, it's if we're standing where we're standing, that's where
Oh,
it is.
actually, it's okay. Hang on. Everyone, make a charisma save for me. Actually, you can choose to fail if you want.
Do I have the aura? Probably not.
You
That will
two
be-
fail.
That will be an 11.
Did anyone get above a 15?
No,
Hang on.
I got 2.
So
That's one.
what's this aura do?
You feel just a wave. Oh my god. Is that a nat one I see? It's a nat one I see before me. Good god, people.
It's only slightly worse than mine.
Which is funny because the next question I was going to ask is just going to be said a little bit nicer.
All of you. And you don't know if it's the fire. You don't know if it's like just the breeze finally blowing. But you feel so calm and peaceful and just feel like a warm hug has just wrapped around you. Marigold's just poking at the fire, humming.
So, dear, who in town are you looking to hook up with? I could perhaps introduce you to them since we have a bit of a,
Is that
Sway.
really a conversation we need to have now? I thought we were wanting to get back to town.
we're taking a short rest, brother. Let us have our conversation, please. Pretty please. So? Theo?
I hate to agree with Nate, but I'm with him on this.
You two is so boring.
With this new feeling, Emma's going to start a prayer, and he's going to cast Prayer of Healing, which will take 10 minutes, so it'll be 10 minutes of praying.
Of praying? Okay.
Of praying, yeah.
So we'll be an hour and 10 minutes there, because otherwise that will lead into your short rest.
Oh, I don't need the short rest.
Okay.
Right. Those of you taking a short rest, go ahead and take it. You get your hit points. You know how it works with your D&D Beyond. I'm not sure how it works in the Foundry, but
Everyone will take 22 points of healing from that.
nice. Thought I was a goner back there. I actually did fall for a bit,
And,
but I think I'm
I
gonna
held
sit
on.
the next one out.
held on as long as I could for you, Marigold. But I'm glad that email got to you. I'm going to turn around and say, okay, which one of you is hopping on my back for the next, I think it's 4 hours or 5 hours? I think it was Velfi last time. So I will go into my draft horse again.
Yeah, Emma's going to give a carrot to each of the horses, and because I rolled odds on that thing, he's going to give one to Zenora as well.
And as he sticks the carrot in my mouth, I'm going to spit it back in his face.
Oh, sorry. Distracted. Wrong horse.
During the ride back, I'll mind link with Zenora and politely ask, why do you put up with him?
Who?
Theo.
Second chance. Either that will kill him.
Can I do that? Can I kill him, please?
As much as... I've already warned him that if he touches you again, I'm not gonna stop him. I know. And if it had been his twin, I would have... No, I wouldn't have let you. I would have done it myself. But I'm giving him a second chance.
Fair enough, then.
Well, would you give someone a second chance? If they were trying to make, even if it was in some fucked up kind of way, amends?
I'll think on that one.
Well, I don't know what happened to his twin. It doesn't... It doesn't seem like it was pleasant, and I think he saw it. I don't even know if Marthy's dead or not, but I think it's affected him. He said he doesn't sleep well alone. He told you that.
As long as he doesn't sleep with me again, it'll be all good.
I have a funny feeling that it has something to do with his twin. But unless I ask him, I'm not going to know. And I don't know whether I should. Some things are too painful to ask. You know, he doesn't. I don't think he even knows that I died and was resurrected.
Would he care?
I don't know. I still can't go to that tower, Velfie. The one in town.
In time, maybe.
I don't like it. I don't like being scared of something. I don't like being scared. I've been there before.
You need to face your fears.
Every time
That's-
I get near it, it's like I've got someone slashing across my back, hand around my neck again, choking me, the life out of me, not being able to move. It's that whole sensation of dying again, seeing my brother, Wilfen, Radlak, seeing them, and Emma, and then feeling the light go out. But at the same time feeling that crushing pain, and then being dead and in front of the gates, and this lie of a happy pride was there in front of me, like they accepted me when they never did before. I'm giving Teal the benefit of the doubt because I died.
You still need to face your fears.
I got another fear I got to face in another few days. I gotta go back to Phandalin.
Are we headed in the right direction? I feel like we've gotten turned around. Anybody? No?
Excuse me, Velfie. And in horse, I'll turn around and say, "Do you have any sense of direction, Theo? Can you relay that to him for me, please, Emma?" And I'll go back to having the conversation with Velfie.
Do you have any sense of direction? Just I don't know.
Was that my sister? Such a nag, huh? Huh?
It's one of
Yeah.
the horses.
I see what
Okay,
you did
what exactly is Theo wearing at the moment?
I mean, it's pretty much like the picture. He's got like studded leather armor over, and over the top is a black and red coat.
Because Zenora is very tall and is a draft horse and would probably tower a little bit over him, she's going to go over and nibble his ear a little, like actually chomp on it. Not to hurt.
Am I not on the back of a horse?
I'm still a draft horse. I'm quite
It'd have
large.
to be a giraffe horse.
I mean,
So-
you've got a tail dangling, so.
All right, I'll chomp his tail. I don't care.
Yes, that's my sister. No, that's one of my most charming features. Get your teeth out of Jason.
I can.
And I
You'll-
sit on the back, starting to laugh my ass off.
You'll hear a horse whinnying quite like it's laughing as well.
I'm gonna go through a lot of spells today with this calm emotions, I think. Marigold's just nodding to herself and talking to Emma. Yeah.
Emma's laughing with Marigold.
I'll say you get to the entrance of the town, and I will leave it with you where you guys wanted to go. So go ahead and take it away while I look for the map.
Look, I remember Tar, before we left, saying the importance of handing in the quest to make sure we get paid for the quest. So maybe we do that right away because I need to go back to that delightful store and buy me those cards. Hmm.
How about you guys do that, and me and Marigold will take the horses back?
Theo, you take my card this time. I promised I'd help you buy those cards.
Ooh, delightful.
And Sonora's gonna go, I'm going to go to the property. Filthy, I think there's a river up there. If you want to stay there, you're more than welcome to.
I follow along.
All right.
And Sonora, and she'll turn around and say, you know, pretty much anyone's welcome, but she's specifically inviting Vilfi. But everyone else is kind of like, you know, if you want to, but she realizes they like the creature comforts of an inn.
While your sentiment is correct, dear brother, the council will not be in the town hall at this time. We're better off hitting them up at first light. And then we can, the store will be. You still can get your loot, and then you can go directly to the store afterwards.
Right, I get you. Ask them about it in the morning after they've had coffee. Possibility of more gold. Very clever, brother. Very clever.
Yeah, indeed. Nate kind of will just sort of look around because he knows he's got something that he needs to do, and he looks at Tio and the rest of the group and say, look, I'll see you guys in the morning. I've got something I need to take care of, and if I don't do it now, then I may be too late.
Tio's going to do that punch in the arm. He's like, go get him, brother. And then he's going to chuckle and head off to the inn. That's where he's going.
And Nate will go up to the area where before Tara and himself, or before he left for the quest, Tara mentioned that she'll be at a certain spot, so he's going to go up there just in case.
All right. Does anybody else have anything you want to do? Marigold is going to go to Valdez to pick up Gary. I had a mind blank for a minute there. Ema, what would you like to do?
Emma would go and drop off the horses and then go with Marigold as well.
So we'll do Gary first. Gary sees you guys. He's like, Papa Ema! And he grabs your legs and hugs you. You smell like blood again.
Emma will pick him up, so into the air. How's it going? Young one, and do I smell funny? Yes or no?
Valdi is a pet. Did you know that? I didn't know.
Oh, really?
That.
Sort of pet?
Yeah, it can go invisible.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then it
That's
pops up.
cool.
Yeah. So we play hide and seek with it.
Does that mean it can cheat?
Well, yeah. Oh. That's probably why I didn't win.
It could hide, like, right in front of you and you wouldn't know.
Valdi says it keeps me busy, so that's good. What did you do?
Oh, we went out and we met some people and met at a castle and then we came home again. Rode some horses.
Did you open up any more chests? Because that's a bad thing.
I didn't this time. I tried to avoid doing that.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. So I think I'd like to do what Valdi does when I get older.
Well, that's good. Maybe if you ask her, she might be able to teach you some stuff.
Yeah, and then I can have a pet like you do and like she does. Well, actually, you don't have a pet. I heard rangers could have pets.
Yeah, rangers can have pets, but since it was a pet. I didn't feel like having a pet, if that makes no sense at all.
And then I heard Velfie rides on snails, so you could bring home a pet snail.
They're great snails. You would love the snails.
Yeah.
I have to introduce you at some stage to the snails.
Yeah. That's probably why he's kind of slimy.
Yeah, I'd say that's exactly it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go have some dinner because Valdie doesn't cook very well. She burns a lot of things.
Well, let's see if we can go and not burn some stuff.
Yeah. She said halfling cooking's better, so... And he's looking at Marigold like... You know. So Marigold just grins and takes both of your hands, one in each, and starts swinging them as you guys walk home. Swinging hands and doing the whole little, like, lift him up in between the two of you, except that she's very short, so she's having a hard time. So, anything you want to do or talk about before we switch?
No, I'd say that would cover it.
Yeah. Velfie and Zenora, did you follow Zenora to her spot? Velfie?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Filthy, I don't know if you saw this. This is mine and Nate's property. I'm extending it to you as well to be able to find a place here if you want to. I know you're a bit like me and don't find comfortable staying in the inn. It's nice, but it's not what you need, is it?
No.
Let's have a look around. You find a good spot that you like. And we'll make it a home kind of situation from home.
Okay. And with that, I give you the 3 of the teeth that I have.
The teeth. Which was lion, dragon,
And goat.
and goat.
These
Oh,
very large.
thank you. Thank you, Filthy. And she'll put it aside. So is there anything here that you've... where would you like to be? And I'll walk around the property, showing him like where the cave and where there's a little bit of a river kind of running through type of situation.
Near the river.
Near the river?
Yeah, I'll make a little hollow.
Do you need a cover of shelter?
No.
And I will make sure that it's all nice and safe, and I will go to my little tree section that is near to the cave but not quite in the cave kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go in there. I will go there, and around it you'll see in the cave itself there's a chest that she's put there hastily because she's only just sort of been there for a little bit, and she'll start to stash some of the stuff that she's got. And in the stream she's going to go, Vilfi, I need to bathe.
There you go.
I would appreciate it if you turned around.
Oh, okay. Why?
It's called modesty, Velfie.
What's that?
Something Theo doesn't have.
I'll go hunt some food.
Thank you, Velfie. And Sonora will be as quick as she can. Just trying to get cleaned up. All the time she's like alert, watching around her,
Mm-hmm.
and all that kind of stuff. She's washing her clothing. She doesn't have leathers. She's making sure that her arm guards are all clean. and she's cleaning her weapons and will be sitting there sharpening them near where Velfie would be, and she'll actually be sharpening her scimitar as he comes back.
Velfie, are you hunting for food, you say?
Yes.
Roll a perception for me to see what you find. Small game, big game?
Small. Perception, you say?
Mm-hmm. Oh. So is that a 7?
I rolled a 7, but I get a +9 to it, so...
Oh, there you go. You did good. You see a lot of little animals. You see some rabbits, some quail gathering in the bushes, in the underbrush. You see some boar tracks. Looks kind
I'll
of
go
like a
after it.
young one.
I'll go after it.
All right. So when you see the boar with your perception, it's not going to take you very long to find it. And about a half hour in, you see the mud where it was taking its mud bath. It hasn't noticed you because you are an expert hunter. This is what your people do. You can roll to hit. I'm assuming
Roll
you're
to
using
hit.
your blades.
Yes. And
Did you sneak up on it?
Nope, that's not it. Whoops, that's wrong. It gives me that. Okay. Oh, wow. That was bad.
10. You go after the boar. It starts to squeal. You've damaged it a little, but it's going to take another to take it down if you have a ranged as it's starting to run away. So one final roll. See if it gets away or not. It doesn't. You take it down. So Zenora probably hears the squealing in the distance. And you have a boar that you have freshly killed. It's up to you if you and Zenora have a place to cook it.
Zenora would have been sorting it out when he said he was going hunting.
Yeah.
So once he'd finished the thing. And if he comes back with the boar, I'm like, I love pig. Eating him, that is. Feels like revenge. And, she's not wearing the cloak fully, it's actually behind her, and he'll see the gouge marks.
Alright.
And I'll go, yeah, all the, little fuckers when it comes to when they ram you.
With that, we'll switch to Tio. Tio, you are at the inn. It is bright. It is bustling. It is got the music. It seems a little more crowded. They start talking rumors of another inn opening up in Leyland for basically more well-dressed, better folk. And some are scoffing at it. Some are liking it. You're there. What are you doing? What would you like to do?
Tio goes to the bar and he buys 2 drinks. And he'll find an empty table sort of away from everyone else, and he'll put 1 drink in front of him and 1 across the table, and he'll put the box that he's got. Before we start, and he sort of looks across the table, we'll try and open this delightfully decadent box. I'm going to try and open the box I took.
To roll me I do believe it's a perception. Let me double check. Yes, a perception. To beat a 15. Nice. This looks like it has a little kind of a needle in the lock. If you were able to investigate it further, you could probably spring it without hurting yourself.
So, investigation. Oh, this is so close to a 20.
As you go to look further in, it pricks you, and you're gonna take 1 piercing.
Yep.
But 10 poison.
Nice.
For the next hour. You don't feel so good at all. But it does unlock. You've got it unlocked, but not without springing that trap, disarming that trap. Inside is a wealth of shiny. You have 36 platinum and 1,215 gold.
1,000.
1215.
And he sort of shuts it and puts it away. And he looks across the table. He's like, they've let go of the past better than I have. You would be disgusted. They've grown a lot. It's interestingly be good to see them. And he sort of rubs his neck. And anyone who was looking could see these big claw marks sort of stabbed into his neck that have sort of they've not ever been looked after, and it's just all scabbed over. And he sort of like flicks his hair back. But tonight you will not haunt my sleep. And he looks over at the room. He's like, I'm going to find some companionship. You can suffer in your own misery. And he grabs the other drink and he walks over and tries to find someone willing to perhaps spend the night with him.
How persuasive. Let's roll a persuasion. Just go out in the room, looking around.
Mm-hmm. Persuasion.
We won't go into too detail on this. We'll just see how. Oh.
It's that poison's making him less persuasive. he's diseased, and people are like, no, we don't want any of that.
You're like, ugh. Maybe later on in the night you can try again, but right now, it's not looking so good for you. You don't feel good.
Yeah.
You might have to wait and let it wear off. Is there anything else you want to do before nightfall?
He's gonna drink a lot.
All right.
Yeah.
You're going to drink a lot, so we will be making some con saves in the morning.
Yeah.
Zenithor. You go to the place. Is this on the land, the same land, or is this a different place? Because I'm not too sure.
No, I believe so.
All right.
It's on the property.
All right. So it's a large property. The scene is beautiful up there. Do you take note of where Velfi and Zenora are as you're going in? Or are you...
No, I mean, I'm assuming they left before night, so unless they're through the path that he's walking, he probably wouldn't notice.
There is a lovely cliff overlooking with some trees. Wildflowers grow there. It's very grassy. The sun hits it, but the shade makes the grass just a nice lush green. You see the sea breeze blowing because you can see past the Mirror of Dead Men the beautiful blue ocean from here. And this is where Zenora had told Tar, Stanzin Tar the Tabaxi, to sit and wait. And you see there is a fire going. It looks like she's there, but of course she's not visible there. And then you hear a little hum of a song as she steps out behind one of the trees. I take it from what you're wearing, it was a rough day.
Yeah, Nate's hobbling over to the fireplace and looks around. Yes. A little bit more than I wanted, but
I guess it's a good thing you took the cleric then.
I mean, she definitely saved us a few times there. More than what she realizes.
She's a good egg. Yeah. I mean, I prefer Valdi, but, you know, she's more fun to drink with. But, you know. I smell bacon somewhere nearby, so I think something's going on. Dinner.
Well, maybe. I mean, Zanora and Valfi left before I got up here, so maybe they found some food.
So the new guy, the one that saved me, right? Tio? He's got a ship. What
I
do
know.
you say? We take it. He can stay here. We can go.
I wouldn't think my brother would appreciate me stealing his goods.
I mean, he cannot appreciate you from across the sea. I think he could probably join. We'll give it back.
When?
When I find a better one.
You don't want to stay, do you?
I mean, we could all go. We could be the... I don't know what we could be. I can't think of a name. Rattleack was always good with the names. I'm not good with the names.
Yeah.
I mean...
He was sorely missed.
Do you want to stay?
You know, sometimes it might be easy just to go. I almost went a different path today. Puts perspective on things. But there's still part of me that I need to finish what I started. So I don't know where that's going to leave me. Talos is going to be anywhere where we go.
Fuck the gods.
That's what we say all the time as Leonans. We left them way behind. For some reason they've come back. For some reason they think that my conquest is destined. I think that we can do what others haven't done before.
You know, I was reading that quest that you guys didn't take. That's La Maruntos. She was a bronze dragon that Well, a lot of acquisitionists like myself, pirates and such, well, they knew all about her. She helped everyone on the sea. She was very good. I think she's still around. It said if you worship at her shrine, she can see things for you.
Where's this shrine?
The whatchamajiggers of Ularan, the dead guys, do you remember them? They built her this huge statue on the front of the ocean, and she helped save them, the town. Not really them, because, never mind. Anyway, so she's got a big statue in the front on the water. Can go by boat. You can go by land.
Well, I mean, we know how well the last boat trip went.
Maybe wait for Radlac. Maybe take Velvin. He seemed to be good on the boat. He didn't like water, but, he looked like he could run a ship, so.
And as much as Nate doesn't want to broach this particular subject, he kind of segues a little bit, and he walks over and with his claw traces the chain of the necklace and kind of pulls out the little attachment and turns it to look at what appears to be the T symbol. Tell me about your dad.
He was a paladin, like you. He worshipped Tyr. He was all for justice and balance, and he was who I worshipped as a little kid. Little kid. And I feel that the gods took him away from me. Because he died fighting for them and left us.
Fighting for what exactly?
I was a bit too young, but much like you, it's just there was a war. He was fighting on the side of Tyr, and he didn't come back. Valdi was in the battle with him. She can tell you more about it.
You lean in and give her a nuzzle.
She's going to nuzzle back and then hand him a bottle.
And you'll grab her by the paw and lead her over to the fire and just gingerly sits down and looks at the bottle for a moment. And I'm looking into the fire. There's something I need to show you. something I don't understand. I feel you need to know and see. And he looks at the fire and puts the bottle down for a moment and extends his paw towards the flames and tries to focus.
All right. So as you focus, I am assuming that you are making your arm light up with
Correct.
tendrils of flame.
Yes.
Like before.
Yep.
And her eyes will widen, but she is no stranger to magic. I just thought you were a paladin, not a
And he allows-
mage.
And he allows the flame to sort of dance around in his paw. And he kind of looks at her sort of like with a worried look, and he says, I don't know what this is. It just happened. There's a lot that I don't know. There's this path that I've been put on, and I don't understand this path. Yes, I'm a self-proclaimed paladin, if you will. Paladin hell-bound on conquering Talos and everything that it stands for. And then there's this, and like the fire just sort of still continues to dance around his hands as he's like, this is, don't know anymore, Ta. I don't know anymore.
Would you do anything to get what you want? Anything?
If it, I'll do anything to stop Talos.
Maybe,
Anything.
maybe you do need to talk to Valdi then.
And he just sort of closes his eyes and allows the flames to just dance back into the fire. If I do talk to Valdi, will you come?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll keep you company.
And sort of at that time, he kind of feels that she doesn't really want to, and kind of really, even though his insight is really bad, he just gets the feeling like this is not for Tar.
I mean, we can roll it.
I mean, we can roll it. Yes,
You
we
wanna
can
roll
roll
insight?
it.
What are you
Yeah.
rolling insight to see?
He just at the kind of the tone and hesitation of what, like, at answering that particular question,
You want to
he's
see?
kind of
Yep.
yeah.
Roll the insight. You gotta be a 10. Oh my god. Is that a 3?
That's the 3. And the dice continue to play Nate exactly as he's supposed to be.
She seems on the level. There'd be a bit of hesitation, but, like, you know. She takes a drink from her bottle.
And
Sits
you
in.
wait until she's done, and then he'll sort of reach out to grab the other side and put his talons or claws just around on her so that they actually touch.
All right. We'll see her in the morning.
See her in the morning. But I would like you to stay. But I know this is not your home. I know, and he kind of looks out there and he goes, I know out there is your home.
Well, maybe not anymore since I drowned in it. And who's to say you're not going to be another paladin that doesn't come home?
That is, you know as well as I do, that's a promise I cannot keep.
I know. And I really want to steal Teo's ship. But... make it worth my while.
He kind of scoots over and sort of grabs the bottle and waits for her to kind of release it and just takes a long drink from it. And you know, hands it back, and he just puts his arm around Tar, like around the shoulders, and it's kind of like he just kind of stares out over the water, and just watching the light of the sun bouncing off the water and the waves, and just really wanting enjoy this quiet moment with Tar.
As we go to switch, the waves start to get really vibrant blue. The sunset's a very vibrant orange. Need you to make this perception roll. What? You can do it.
No, he can't.
She's like, you're in for a great night as she tackles you. Fade to black as the swirling herbs in the clear bottle of catnip are swirling around. And you guys all get a long rest.
Before we do, I was gonna turn around and talk to
Go for it.
Bilfy. So first off, I'm going to lift up the alchemist jug as we're sitting down to eat. I'm going to hold it. What's your poison? But don't say poison. I don't really want to drink poison. Beer, wine, honey water. What would you like?
I don't know. You choose. What was it that we had in the back in the town up on that hilly crest, or where it was, where I got drunk? What was that?
The really strong stuff?
Yeah.
Was it? I can't remember. Was it schnapps or something along those
There was
lines?
schnapps. There was some dwarven moonshine that Griselda especially had from Vilfin. So that was probably the hardest. And, yeah.
I'll tell you what. This can only make limited amount. So it can only make one thing per day. How about I throw you on a honey wine? Honey sort of wine. You might
Okay.
like that one.
Okay.
So I'll create sort of like a mead cross between a wine kind of thing. It's still wine. Doesn't specify what wine it has to be, so I'm giving it, making it so it's like that.
There you go.
And I will pass him the flask and go. So what do you think about the group so far? I know we're a bit out there at the moment.
Still growing.
I've seen you with your sister, so don't think anything you see with my brothers is any different than with your sister. But
I love my sister.
I love my brothers. So
When she's not near me, I love her. But
I feel that way about you some days. Took a while to get there. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I miss Radlak. I'm worried about him.
will he be coming back?
He said he would, but he's going to see his mom. And I'm worried. He wants to see his dad. His dad's sick. Oh, shit. Never mind. Remembering something, and I'll pass the flag in between it.
And I drink and go.
It's honey with a bit of a grape flavor. You can't really taste the alcohol.
And I'll bite into a bit of pork. Too sweet.
Too sweet? I'll take the sweetness off of it next time. Do you think... I spoke to Mavina. Do you think Vilfin ends up going with Radlak? I hope so. I'm worried about Radlak.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
If he comes back at damaged at any point, you owe me something. What are you going to owe me?
My ear. Hang on, I don't have ear. One of my scales.
One of your scales. If he comes back not the same, you give me one of your scales.
Okay.
Fair call. What do you do with the teeth? Do you carve them to make them fit into jewelry? Because that dragon one's not going to fit around your neck.
It will. Didn't say how big the necklace was going to be.
You do know that, and this is Mina saying trashy. You do realize that they're like this big,
It's gonna be really
right? You sure? You're going to take a chunk out of it, or
I'll work something out.
you know you could always make it into a shield, or
What do I need a shield for?
yeah, true. Maybe you could take it to Nomangard and see if they can make it into some sort of magical weapon for you. So you can still carry the teeth of your enemies and it's useful.
I like that idea.
You'll have to say...
Where's Nomangard?
It's on the way to Vandalin, but you're going to have to save up money because they need gold. So money is going to become important to be able to get that stuff.
Really?
I know you're not really about money and more about trade, but money is how the world goes round.
If I must.
You know. I'll tell you what, if you don't want to keep, make sure you keep the money. And if after you've done your mission and everything like that, and you go home and you don't want the money, give it to me.
Okay.
Whatever's left, you give to me, and I make sure I give you a trade for it. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
All right. Let's eat, and Zenora's going to go into a herb kit, and I can't remember. She's going to put an aniseed, think like a clove and a piece of aniseed in the actual bottle, mix it up to make it less sweet, and give it to him and say, "Here." And it won't be as sweet.
Okay.
And I'm going to sit and. Do you want me to tell you how big it is? How much it is in gallons
Oh my goodness.
that we're drinking?
Go on.
Oh yeah, we're sitting there really drinking. So we've gone for wine. It's a gallon,
Yeah,
which is 4 liters.
that's a milk jug. Yeah.
That's 4 liters.
Cool.
So we're drinking 4 liters of wine between us.
So you'll have to make con saves as well. So, anything else before I have Tio roll one more persuasion because an hour would have passed and I feel nice. I feel like Tio needs a break.
Tio's gonna do some stuff. So having not managed to get anyone at the inn, he's gonna start wandering the streets.
Oh no.
He's like, "Come all you young sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea." And he's gonna go to Aubrey's and he's gonna smash on the door. He's like, Aubrey, I need my cards. And I need some company. I can't. And he sort of like slumps down the front of the door. He's like, "Oh, Aubrey. Oh, Aubrey."
You wait a while and then you hear the bell, the shop bell, and the door opens on its own.
Oh. And, Tio will drag himself inside.
And he is behind the counter. Bit odd,
Oh.
but yeah.
Uh-uh.
You're feeling. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I really need those cards, and I got some money, and everyone else is gone.
Why do you need these cards so badly?
Change my fate, maybe, or I don't know. They just seem really, really cool.
I mean, they are very, but sometimes you need to be careful what you wish for.
I don't know if things will get much worse than now. It's only up from here.
What did we say for the cards? Did we say 1,500?
I don't remember. 500. Oh, 500.
Yep. 500. You have a 500 on you.
Yeah, and he sort of grabs the box out and he sort of like just starts chucking the gold out. Yeah, it's I can't count right now, but it's here. I could also like, I have other things, and he sort of winks. He's like, like, services rendered, but gold too. And he starts to get the gold back.
Where are your friends at? You seem to be all alone out here.
Friends is a little bit strong, perhaps. They're everywhere. They're in. Hope they're enjoying themselves. I think my brother's enjoying himself. He's a bit stuck up, but I think maybe he might be enjoying himself. No, I don't want to think about it. No.
I mean, we're all stuck up something once in a while. Eventually. So.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And he's neatly stacking the stacks. And once he puts the last coin slowly on the top, he's looking at you. Have you gotten up off the floor? Because you were slumped by the door.
I've sort of like
He's
done
like
that thing where you like
grabbing the
fall
wall.
up onto the
And he's looking at you. And give me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion. Oh, I have one more advantage.
I
Right.
saw it just go boop. No.
Please love me, Foundry.
All right.
Hey.
So he says, there's a couch in the parlor there that you can use. I'll get you some water and some dinner. And don't open these in the house. And he slides the very gilded edges of the cards towards you. He holds it in a reverence almost, and he's looking at you dead in the face in a stare like, take this seriously. I'm feeling that you probably don't understand. Unless you want me to hold them till tomorrow, which I highly advise.
That sounds good. You can hold me. I mean, you can hold the cards until the morning. That's sensible, I think, for everyone involved, honestly.
Why are you come here of all places? You know there's an inn.
Oh, I was there. I wasn't having a very good night. I think I might have got stabbed by something. Which is, it's not uncommon. But I think it might have had something in it, and I mean this box here with the money in it.
He's gonna look at you, and he's gonna come over, and he's gonna take your hand, and he's gonna hold it in his, and he's gonna look at your fingers, and he's going to cast a cure wounds on them as he touches them. And then he's going to go, let's see what we can do about dinner. And he's going to lead you into the parlor. And does anyone else have anything they want to do for the night? No? So we might end it. Do you open the cards tonight?
No, I have given them to Aubrey.
All right.
With his earnest sort of look, Theo's breaking through the fog of drunkenness, realizes it's probably not a good idea if Aubrey says it's not.
You will all achieve a long rest. So with that, we will fade away from Aubrey's peculiarity shop, and we will go to favorite moments. And I'll start on Zenora's side because I don't remember. Usually I just do random. So we'll do Zenora. Did you have any favorite moments?
Probably the whole Theo sitting down at the bar. Now, I know what's going on personally, so I've been very careful to not actually integrate it into anything. But yeah, that whole interaction of "you will not have me tonight," that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I really, really enjoy. I just enjoyed that whole, as if he was talking to someone who wasn't there.
It really was good. I like that. Theo.
Okay, I actually wrote some stuff down.
Nice.
The recap was really cool. I loved the recap. It was like very dramatic, and you put flair in it, and I really liked it. And it was really cool. I liked how the Leonins all worked to close the door. And Nate sort of telling them to go, which was good because they definitely should go, because if we'd not shut that door, I don't know what we were going to do. I liked what's his name? Ema's grandchild,
Gary.
I think Gary. Saying that Valdy burned stuff.
Yeah.
And I liked the conversation between Velfie and Zenora, and sort of Velfie giving sort of some very sage advice for a person or a lizard folk who hasn't been out in the world, sort of being that point of reason to Zenora. I thought that was a really good moment. So, and getting bitten by a horse, that was the last thing I'd written. So yeah, it was a good session.
Poor Tail, his finger, he's just all, yeah. Ema.
Oh, yeah, I've got quite a few. Me feeding Zenora a carrot and then her spitting it back at me. The calming wave hitting everyone, I thought that was really cool. And the fact that pretty much everyone failed it.
That was fun.
So everyone got the thing. The fact that your Cthulhu mask kept appearing on the screen, on the stream, several times.
Yeah, when I switched,
I was just like, oh no, here we go. Velfie and Zenora's modesty conversation.
That was cute.
The Nathan Tar conversation was cool. The what's your poison while holding the jug, which creates whatever inside it. I was just like, that's good in my head me. And then drunk TOs as well. So.
Velfie.
Pretty much what everyone else has said so far. Yeah, did like the story recap. That was awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I enjoyed the talk between me and Zenora. That was fun.
That was a good one. Tio, you got an advantage. Zenithor. And if somebody said something, you can repeat it. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, most of everybody has said what I've had written down, but the one thing that I did get a giggle at was our storyteller giving Velfie the runaround with the Master Thief.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was for the battle. I thought that was quite enjoyable. Kind of turned the tables on Velfie when Velfie was doing the same thing when we were on the boat, the skeletal boat. So it was a nice little role reversal there. It's kind of like, I got you now. So yeah. The other one regarding the battle. Tio just pouring the oil on Redder's head. I thought, okay, that's a bit savage.
Yeah, that was cool though when he said that smack talk, and I was like, ooh, badass. All right, that was a really good session. And you can join us next Friday. We'll see you guys all next time. I'm just gonna end the stream because I've got the flu, and thank you guys for playing. Thank you, my mod. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you later.